So Scott, we've just had our first trial game of the new year here at Cirencester Town. Just talk me through it and how valuable it was an experience for you.
Yeah, it's something we have to do. You know, we have to improve, and we're working really hard on our recruitment now for next year. The structure off the field is, we think, giving us a real good platform now to go out and get good players and continue the good work that we've been doing. So, you know, trial games are decent because you can have a real proper look at people and you can move them around in different positions and all the rest of it. And, you know, thanks to Cirencester Town for bringing their sort of 18s and 19s in today to give us a competitive game, because, you know, that's what our league is, and we've had a few boys in today that will benefit from that type of experience, and giving myself and Bark something to think about.
How difficult is it though for the lads who have come here and got one game to impress you?
Yeah, it's really difficult, and we try not to do it just over one game, of course. But at the same time, time does run out with you if you carry on the process for too long. So we have to make fairly quick decisions. To be fair to the boys as much as anything. But you're right, it can be difficult, and these boys that have travelled in from far and wide today, have come in, they've given a good account of themselves, and we're very specific in our player profiling and how we recruit and what we expect in every position. So from our point of view, it's easier because of that. And all of the trialists that were here today, we invited in. That wasn't an open trial. These are boys that either been recommended to us or that we've seen play previous. So myself and Barks have spent a bit of time over the last couple of months making contact with clubs to see who might or might not be available, and we just want to be in the driving seat to get those if we can.
And what are you looking for? Because obviously Forest Green have got a very clear style of play. Is that how they have got to fit into? Yeah,
definitely. There's no point in me signing a player that wouldn't fit the ethos of the first team in 2 or 3 years' time. We've seen that with Jordan. His transition into the first team has been seamless because he really did fit the profile in that myself and the manager did together. So listen, we want good footballers. We want them to be athletic and be able to run and compete. And a lot of the boys that we're going to have next year might be living away from home as well. So mental strength and that side of the game's massively important, because it's not easy now being a scholar. It's 30 hours a week, a combination of education, life skills, football. Our games are 11 o'clock in the morning, so we're leaving at 5:45 sometimes to get to away games. So there's lots of factors, but we've done this early. We've made decisions on a lot of our own early, because we want to be on the front foot in terms of getting our recruitment ready, mainly for ourselves, but also so the boys can just concentrate then on their GCSEs, because it's an important year at the moment, the under-16 year.
We are only in January, but how crucial is this little period of time now to get this right for next season?
Well, it's great, and the good thing about us is our results don't matter. We're not in the pressure environment of a first team world, but our results don't matter, so we can dip people in and out, and we can trial things, and we can look at players, and we bring our under-16s in without there being a consequence. So that's a good thing about us as a club, and probably under-18 football as a whole. But it is crucial for us, January. It's a busy month anyway. The first team, we've got stacks of games. Academy's got stacks of games. We've got a couple of Central League games and a Checker Trade game in there as well. So, our 2 squads, the first team and the Academy, will be at full stretch. And we've got to fit in some trial games and all the rest of it. But it's that's what we do it for. We enjoy it, and we want to bring good footballers to the club, and we're delighted with what we've seen so far.